Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. This game marks the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers, back on the road tomorrow. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They'd like to change that now. Of young players, a lot of energy brought on the floor. What kind of game do you expect to see?
Well, there could be some incredible highlights in this one, and then there could be coaches using every single possible timeout to teach their players how to play the right way. So this could be fun.
Too open that time, made it look too easy.
Smart play from PG, just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
For three, Murray. Good on the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Murray outside. Lock at 6. Another three for Cleveland.
Well, when he's feeling it, Jamal Murray is going to find some way to get to that range and knock it down.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Down low. Here's Johnson.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
That's his first personal foul.
And it's rare to find a young big man with such an advanced skill set. Mobley can handle the ball like a small forward, has a smooth shot and great range.
And as much as Mobley helps you out on the offensive end, Greg, he can get you stops as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's got great instincts with quick reflexes. He can slide his feet on the perimeter and has great timing as a shot blocker. I mean, what else do you need?
Here's George. The Cavaliers making the shot. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Well, Paul George is great at breaking down the defense, and he does it with the pass that time.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He believes that Pascal Siakam has reached that superstar level and has to be treated as such. Coach said he's going to get our undivided attention. The same things you do against LeBron or KD, we're going to do against Pascal. Now that is some respect. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. The Suns trail. Johnson, wide open, he fires.
Johnson.
The shot's good on the assist by George.
But Paul George definitely had a chance to take that one himself, but he makes the smart play and a quick dish to a teammate.
Shot's good by Turner. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Suns ball. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now, here's George. Beyond the arc.
2 minutes.
And the officials call over the bag. A little too aggressive there.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. And that's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play.
And look at Siakam outworking the offensive player, giving his all there to take away that shot.
Anthony's shot is off.
And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Good on both. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is George. Here's Anunoby to the middle. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cavaliers ball.
Here's Murray. 6 points for him. For the three. Another three for Cleveland.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Inside. And stolen by James. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson.
Cameron Johnson.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's James. He takes it in. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
George. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
It's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
And LeBron throws it down.
LeBron sometimes will show him off. The handle's right there. Pretty sick. Slicing up the defense that time.
Gobert down low. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And stolen by Siakam. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Murray's got 12 points in the game.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
I feel like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
For your powerhouse dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Just 5 on the clock. From 18 feet away. That one off the back iron and out. Suns trail by 8. Pass to Johnson. Takes it off the glass. Johnson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Suns. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. For 3, Murray. No good on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. All going up court. Shoots. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
What great body control there. George, tremendous athlete, takes the hit, and he makes that one count.
And for so long in Indiana, Paul George was that guy. But, boy, I tell you, he's been a good sidekick the last few years.
Well, he's been amazing and continues to be a little bit undervalued in the way that people assume Paul George's offensive and defensive game as a collective and the way it impacts winning. Especially playing alongside Kawhi Leonard, didn't have to take as much of the offensive load if he didn't want to. But Paul George still gets it done.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. With the drive. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he's bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you.
Drafted 11th overall back in 2014. Miles Turner is a premier defensive player, leading the league in blocks in 2018.
George with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Gobert. Fades and shoots. Goes back up. He takes it up and plays it in. Gobert's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Come on, Murray.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Paul looking around. Here he goes. Gobert can't hit. Cleveland leading by 3. To the inside. Outside for Murray. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. The shot by Turner, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Paul with the 3. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
And George, here we go. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Murray. That's a 2 from Paul. Here's Gobert. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Cavaliers leading. Murray right side. 8 feet away. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
This is one of those games where we're not seeing him slow down, so we're in for something real special from Jamal Murray.
Pass to Gobert. Turner with the steal. Now Cleveland moving it up. Anthony leading the charge. And the dunk by LeBron.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And George, here we go. Here's Gobert. A second chance effort. And it's good on the way in. Gobert's got 10 points in the game.
You know, that basket must be widening out right now. And he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And they recover it. James up top. He's got 8. And the dunk by LeBron.
They try to be up on LeBron James, and when he gets a little bit of room to shoot off the screen, just like that, great rhythm, that's good.
Kicks it out to Johnson. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's George. And there's the drive.
The assist.
And he banks in the layup.
Johnson.
And that's now 11 points for Paul George.
You have to track Paul George all over the floor, a 3-level scorer, and he's going to come at you in multiple ways.
It's LeBron with the drive. Takes the 3. Connects from 3-point range. He's got 9.
Just love it that LeBron can scan the floor and pick the best open option available.
Here's George. Knocked away. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. LeBron outside. Murray outside. At the top of the key, Turner. And he drives in. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. You can see the play. It evolves, and then he makes a quick decision.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Cleveland ahead, up 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
And there's a swagger to Murray's play, especially in big moments.
Well, you think about his performance in the bubble when he was in Orlando, just propelling Denver through those series with otherworldly plays and just making shot after shot in the biggest moments. He'll shoot you into a game, and sometimes he'll shoot you out of it, but he's going to come at you every night.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
There's a good screen. The 3 from Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
3 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to
That's his
fall.
first personal foul. First team foul. Sun substitution. Chris Paul.
Here's George. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
A lot of people just could not have come back from the injury that Paul George suffered back in 2014. But to be able to get back and play at this kind of level, it's an incredible amount of determination and toughness that PG shows. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And taken away by Johnson. Here's George. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Anthony with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Back to Siakam. There's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, the title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. George, that's a 2-pointer. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And it's Johnson penetrating for the lead, and it's sent back by Turner. Drives to the hoop, and James throws it down.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
Ball outside, George. It balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside Anthony. James looking it over. Screen by Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And stolen by Mobley. Turner with the steal. Out to Anthony. Fires the 3. And LeBron James good for 3. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
And it's Murray penetrating. Turner. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
2 minutes.
George looking around. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mobley. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. 4-point game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Paul. Good D by Siakam.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
To the paint. A shake. And it's Paul scoring on a gorgeous play. 6 points for Chris Paul.
CP3 taking a hit, still unfazed.
To the middle. Here's Siakam. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Kicks it out to Johnson. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Pass to Murray. Down low. Here's Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Murray draws so much attention as an offensive player. Just calmly drops it off to the roller.
Fans, your powerhouse dance team.
Phoenix calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And the Suns call time.
Substitution for your Cavaliers.
32 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Anunoby. Back to George. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. James outside. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Gobert. It's good.
Rudy Gobert.
Gobert's got 12.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game. I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the...
It's the fourth quarter.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. George with the ball. To the inside. Here's Mobley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he sinks the second. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Toughest thing to cover in the game, and Jamal Murray making it difficult on that play in the pick and roll.
And George, here we go. Johnson outside. Gobert the screen. Pass to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Down low. And stolen by LeBron. Murray outside. Going inside. The shot by Turner no good. Suns trail by 5. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
The drive by James. And LeBron throws it down.
Forget about stopping LeBron when he's on the dribble coming at you with that kind of momentum.
Outside, George. Pass to Mobley. Here's Gobert. Tries again. Goes up again. The rebound by Turner.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of it.
Good, and the assist goes to James. Turner's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch and shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And a wide open look for Siakam. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's George. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Ball's knocked loose. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now LeBron. Outside for Murray. Traps in the tray. Murray's got 24.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Mobley throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And it's Turner finishing it off.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. And they double up James. Outside Turner.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the final quarter. Here's LeBron. Yep, it counts. James has got 11 points here in just the second half.
On offense, LeBron James has definitely found the groove, and you love the energy.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Murray, no good. Here's Anunoby. The Cavaliers pull it in. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. The drive by Anthony. James outside. Out to Turner. Fires the three. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Cavaliers.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easily.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Miles Turner.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
.34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one? Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And Cleveland with another turnover here.
Substitution for the Suns. Chris Paul.
12 seconds left in the fourth. George. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it, and just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is